Korean affair. Then we have women's singles and the Olympic champion, who was beaten finalist at the last World Championships up against the European champion, Carolina Marin. Then we'll have the men's singles and the world #1 looking for the first ever gold medal for Malaysia in the World Badminton Championships. He's up against the world #2, Chen Long of China. And then our last final of the day is a repeat of the Olympic final, with Zhang Yang and Zhao Yunlei going for her second gold medal in these championships. So from quarter-final onwards, as far as the men's doubles was concerned, 3 Korean pairs, and those 3 Korean pairs made it through to the semi-finals. All Korean men's doubles final means that Korea are guaranteed a 4th gold medal in the men's doubles discipline. Here come the new world #1s, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong. For Lee Yong Dae, he today is contesting his 3rd World Championship final. Beaten finalist, playing with his former partner, Jung Jae-sung, and silver medalist in 2007 in Kuala Lumpur, and again in 2009 in Hyderabad, where in fact they had 2 match points in the 3rd and deciding game against Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng. It was the most thrilling final. Yeon Seong, well, he played in the 2011 World Championship final with his opponent of today, Go Sun-hyun. So it's a very interesting mix. Partners having swapped around. Shin Baek Choel, of course, is the Asian Games gold medalist in the mixed doubles discipline. He will be planning to defend that title next month, but with a different mixed doubles partner, of course, because Lee Ho-jung, with whom he won the gold medal in Guangzhou, the Asian Games 4 years ago. She has since retired. So to the #12 seeds, Go Sun-hyun and Shin Baek Choel. Go Sun-hyun, 27 years of age, from Busan. Shin Baek Choel, 24. Only formed their partnership at the Denmark Superseries event last year. Now, they had a bye in the first round, and sadly in the semi-final yesterday against teammates, they received a walkover against the #5 seeds, Kim Gi-jung and Kim Sa-rang. So they've only played 3 matches so far. Compare that to the #2 seeds and new world #1s. They've played 4 matches, including beating the #3 seeds and beaten finalists from the last World Championships, Matthias Bo and Carsten Mogensen. Disappointment for the home fans, of course, when the Danish men's doubles pair lost yesterday. But considering Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong are coming into these World Championships on the back of 3 tournament wins, 3 Super Series tournament wins back-to-back, Japan Super Series, Indonesia Premier Super Series, and the Australian Super Series as well. Those, coupled with these 4 matches in this World Championships, means that they are on a 19-match winning streak. Lee Yong Dae there has now been world #1 in the men's doubles with 3 different partners. One, obviously, who he's playing with today, and one who's on the opposite side of the net, Go Sun-hyun.
On my right, Lee Yong Dae.
Yeah, we tried to discuss yesterday. I think if we could come up with anyone else in world #1 with 3 different partners. But it just shows that Korea is having, just like China is having the women's doubles, Korea at the moment have many men's doubles players to choose from.
So the world #1s in the blue kits, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong. This is only the second time that we've had an all-Korean men's doubles final at the World Championships. The first time was here in Copenhagen in 1999 when Kim Dong-moon and Ha Tae-kwon beat Yeon Seong and Lee Dong-soo. Well, they're guaranteed a fourth medal, gold medal in men's doubles, Korea. Two of their three previous gold medals won by the same partnership, Park Ju-bong and Kim Moon-soo. They won in Calgary in 1985 and again in Copenhagen in 1991. Korea's men's doubles players obviously like playing in Copenhagen.
Yeah, why not?
We all like playing in Copenhagen.
Thank you very much.
It was my first World Championships in 1983 in Copenhagen.
It was, and what a good one it was.
It was a lovely one for me, yeah.
Yeah, well done. I know you've been teaching me all week about this, some statistics on you from the World Championships, and I still haven't worked it out, so I think you got to enlighten me somehow. So you have to tell me.
My record as far as World Championships is concerned, which, as you politely put it, is not altogether flattering, but it's nice to have some sort of record, is that I hold the record for the longest time between my first World Championship medal and the second World Championship medal.
But I think
which
that's
is
great.
10 years.
But that's fantastic. You know, imagine you stayed on top for 10 years. You won a medal in 83 and you won a medal in 93. You know, that's fantastic.
Oh, Morten, you're
It
so
is.
kind.
You know, the rest of us, we just last, 2 years and that's it. You lasted 10.
Well, as with the women's doubles, these two pairs will know each other's games extremely well. But I don't know what happens in Korean training camps, but I would guess that Go Sun-hyun is probably very, very keen to prove the coaches wrong, because, of course, he used to play with Yong Dae, who became world #1s, and they kept losing to last year's world champions Muhammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawan of Indonesia, and therefore Korea felt that they needed an extra dimension to their top pair with Yong Dae, and therefore they swapped these pairings around. I wouldn't be surprised if Go Sun-hyun is very, very fired up for this indeed. I would be.
I would be, yes. Yeah, I agree with you, but looking at the results from Lee Yong Dae and his partner now, I think the coaches has really made a strong, very good decision. And let's see how it goes. But as you normally say, when pairs knowing each other so well, playing one another, it becomes a different game. It becomes a different match. And it tends to be a lot the same and the same and the same, because they know one another so well. But let's see how it goes here. It's off to a very firing start here. Lots of smashes and great high pace. Good attacks at the net, good interceptions. So I think we're in for a thrill here.
Yeah,
good
so
match.
do I.
And here we have Ko in the picture.
Low serve is short is another one of my interesting statistics, though, Morten. Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong have been in 6 finals since they formed their partnership. 3 last year, at the end of last year when they got together, starting at the Denmark Superseries event. They have never lost a final. Every final they have reached,
they win it.
They've won it.
Yeah.
Now that shows...
That's good statistics. I would love to have that kind of statistics.
Yeah. Well, we talked yesterday about Lee Yong Dae at the net.
Yeah, he was a class above the rest. Oh, that was asking for it. Yeon Seong, he was really lucky to get away with that one. Try to have a look here. Good defending. Got away here. But now this one, that is not a good shot.
Just because it was too low, or because it was too low and going cross-court?
It's too low, too low, too flat, too everything, and then obviously going cross-court.
Oh, that's nice. Now, Morten, I'm going to give you something to think about apart from tactics. There's one player on court who's the odd man out as far as World Championships is concerned.
Okay. That will have to be a guess. And I will get it horribly wrong.
Shall I help you?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeon Seong is the only man on court who hasn't also won a World Championship medal in mixed doubles.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, 4 good players they have here.
All-round players as well.
Yep.
That's what I like about the Korean doubles. They play both disciplines an awful lot. The Danish men's doubles pair, last year's world champions from Indonesia.
They're all playing just doubles.
Just doubles. And I like the fact that the Koreans not only play the mixed doubles, but they are very good at it and take it very seriously as well. Oh, what a great smash.
Good smash. Yeah, we've seen Ko Sung-hyun play over the years, and he's been a bit of a cornerstone in the Korean team. I remember when we were watching the Sudirman Cup, we on occasion saw him in a team match, both playing the men's doubles and the mixed doubles.
Yes, that's right.
So, and he was a very, very tough cookie. He was physically very strong and lasted well in those team matches.
You just have to look at him to see how physically strong he is. He's a very, very well-built athlete. Great power, both upper body and in those legs.
I actually think that was in Qingdao, when I think of it.
2011.
Yeah. When I was doing one of my odd appearances as commentator. Contrary to today, I've been part of the setup since the 1st of January. So now I see a lot more badminton than what I used to do.
We're absolutely delighted to have you, Morten.
Thank you, and I love it. So, you know, sometimes when you're throwing me these not pictures, but questions about, oh, what happened, this and that, you know, you talked about Paris on a few occasions. I never went to the World Championships in Paris, so when you know, so what's coming up next? But that's okay, I love it, and it's nice with a little challenge, and if I sometimes get the answer right, I'm very happy.
The world number ones are getting the answer right at the moment. That's a lovely attacking shot from Lee Yong Dae. As he and his partner Yeon Seong now have a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval. And as with the women's doubles, no coaching staff involved. And that's, I believe, is absolutely proper and correct. Can't show favouritism. The only time I've seen it, actually, was when we had Japan playing Japan and the club coaches came in.
And the 2 club coaches comes onto court, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a different system.
Yeah.
But somehow they have managed to get it together over the last 10 years or so. I think Park Ju-bong has done a great job there. The Korean coach, now coaching in Japan for the past 7-8 years, so he has done wonders. And obviously winning the Thomas Cup in May was a major upset, beating China in the semi-final and Malaysia in the final.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, my goodness.
That's how you win it.
Unbelievable defence from Yeon Seong. How on earth did he get that back?
And they're just looking at it.
1, 2 off the knees, gets up, carries on, and then plays the winner. Incredible.
Get up, get up, get up. Too slow. Come on, man. No, that's wonderful. That's really good. Now, if we should touch a little bit on the individual players and give a little bit of a personal opinion, I think Yeon Seong is a stronger defensive player than Ko Sung-hyun is. And I think that's the reason why the new partnership with Lee Yong Dae is working better, because he is stronger in his defense and gets a lot more back than once Ko is doing. I know it's marginal what we're talking about, but I think that makes a big difference in the partnership. And we just saw it here when Yoo was on all fours and still defending it and winning it.
If I may add to that, I think he's also more decisive at the front of the court than Go Sung-hyun.
Yeah.
Go Sung-hyun comes forward beautifully, but he blocks an awful lot, almost like a male version of Ma Jin.
Yes, I agree.
And I think that Yeon Seong, you're right, he's brought a new dimension.
It's a little bit more sting into it.
Yeah.
Hey.
28 years of age, Yeon Seong. His partner is going to turn 26 in 11 days' time.
It's over.
That was a perfect return of serve, wasn't it? From
Clipping the top of the tape.
Shin Baek Choel. There's demonstrating what you said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eventually. But I think it's a good point.
Yeah, they're keeping it all on Yeon Seong though, aren't they? Yong Dae being cut out of the rally.
I expected Yong Dae to intercept that one. Got very surprised that was allowed to pass. You will see it again here.
So back level, 14 all. Well, into the lead now. Number 12 seeds.
Yes, they will make a good jump on the world ranking after this tournament.
Nice, well taken. That's where Yong Dae is at his best. Intercepting at the front, it's the block first of all, and then going forward. How many times did we see that in the semi-final yesterday against Boel Morgensen?
Yeah, he was playing an awesome match. I think Carsten Morgensen did well to follow pace, but the Koreans simply just played better.
Yong Dae shot to fame when he won the Olympic mixed doubles gold medal with Lee Ho-jung in Beijing in 2008. And he, I was going to say, is a megastar in
Korea.
In Korea.
He is.
Film star good looks, coupled with his athletic ability on the badminton court, has made him into a superstar. Intersection. Oh, don't believe it.
Once again saved.
Clever.
That was a good change of pace. Oh.
What a rally!
That one there by Shin, that was really well taking off the pace there.
Well, that's also just exemplifying the point you were making earlier. Sometimes Go Sung-hyun gets himself in a bit of a tangle on his defence there.
He does. He really does. Everything is marginal. We're talking about the best players in the world. So, but there are things that sort of differentiate players from one another.
Here's that block defence and follow forward again from...
And here he had another one by Ko. That was good.
Clever again.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
He's doing that so well.
Forced the error. Had a change of pace in the variation.
Yeah, and it's actually pointing towards what we talked about earlier on many occasions about the defensive stance of Lee Yong Dae. He's standing very, very far down, almost down on the doubles line in his defense. And obviously these very fast block shots is forcing them forward. They're bringing them back into the net. But obviously then the next attack will be very, very difficult to get back. One more time, same thing.
This time, throw from Go Sung-hyun. That is delightful to watch, isn't it? Up he goes, reaches high for the shuttle. Opens those shoulders as though he's going to thunder down a smash. And it's 18 all in this opening game. Oh, that's cool play from Lee Yong Dae.
Using the full court, not just thundering it down the centre of the court. But look at this, the way he's getting it all the way across. That's perfect.
Thank you.
(1918). There's that defence again. Oh my goodness, he slipped over. He still gets up to play the winner. He's a tough cookie. He is. Go Sung-hyun.
He's slipping. His foot is slipping. But still managed to get up and play a beautiful shot there. Look at this. Yeah. The front foot is slipping.
19-all.
Well, this time it's Yeon Seong that takes the tumble. And it's very, very good counter-attack from Shin Baek Choel. And it means he and his partner, Go Sung-hyun, have a game point opportunity in this opening game. Once again, using the full court, the full width of the court there, Lee Yong Dae. How brave was that? And at 20 all, it means we will require extra points until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Oh, yellow card.
Yellow card,
Who's that for?
Time wasting, I think.
Yeah, but which player?
Yoo
Seong.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't altogether clear to me.
Oh, that's a good smash.
So too is that.
Very, very good smash by Shin Baek Choel.
So a second game point opportunity.
What was so good about it was very close to the sideline, with a little bit of angle to it. Good serving, yeah.
Yeah, and game number 1. Two of the underdogs, the number 12 seeds, Go Sung Hyun and Shin Baek Choel, against the now world number 1 ranked pair, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong. 26 minutes for that opening game. Oh, there's a turn-up. It's only their second final for Go Sung Hyun and Shin Baek Choel. Reached the final of the Korean Grand Prix event at the end of last year. And lost in that final to the pair that gave them a walkover in yesterday's semi-final. Kim Ki-jung and Kim Sa-rang. Look at that. What wonderful images. Of the forearm there. The whole body also contributing to the power, the arching of the back, shoulders coming through, the arm pronating as well, wrists coming forwards. All contributes to the power of those smashes.
Coaches should have videos of this, you know, just using this for showing the kids how to play the shots.
That's wonderful images. Here we go, game number 2. Here come the world number 1 pair, come back from a game deficit.
Out just wide. Yeah, this is the favorite formation by Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong.
3-1.
Having Yeon Seong at the back. Here we see that change. And the interception by Lee Yong Dae, as usual. Very, very sharp at the net.
well reached. Very well reached by Go Sung Hyun.
Yeah, but once again, we saw this attacking lift. It did not work out, but the idea was good. That one there, but just not high enough.
Yeah, well finished off.
4-3.
It's not just that he reads the game at the net, Lee Yong Dae. His placement and his awareness of where the gaps are is phenomenal.
That one there.
Yeah.
Again, bringing it cross court. The only one I really can think of doing that with very good effect was actually Jonas Rasmussen from Denmark when they won the World Championship, him and Lars Påske in 2003. I think it was in Birmingham, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. Jonas was really the same kind of player as Lee Yong Dae. Liked the front court, wanted to play that area in the court, and he was really, really good getting around it on that backhand side and taking it all the way across the court.
Dear me.
5-4.
Error on serve, yeah. Oh, he's still making an error with this.
We can be here all day.
With this little practice afterwards. Oh my goodness, it's catchy.
See if he will get this one over. Yes, he did.
Well, of course, Morton, the pressure on the now world number ones, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo, because everybody's expecting them to win this match. And it is, not only is there that a burden of expectation, but when you play against teammates, it seems even doubly so.
Yes. That's true. But I am stunned, a little bit surprised that Ko and Shin can play as well as they do here against their fellow countrymen. Because, as you rightly say, Lee Yong Dae and partner Yeon Seong, they are hot favourites to win.
Yeah. And for the sentimental, which I'm a bit sentimental, to be honest.
Aren't we all?
Lee Yong Dae in his third World Championship final, you sort of hoped that it was going to be third time lucky.
But it looks not easy.
No.
Definitely not. And that's what we just said earlier, you know. Fairness simply doesn't get into it, comes into this. It's very simple.
A battle of ability and will. Who can play better on the day? Look at that placement of that smash. We always talk about aiming towards the right hip, and that actually landed on the right hip.
Yes, stuck.
Yeah, well worked. Jamming, attacking play.
Yeah, I actually think that might have gone out.
It went through my mind too.
He couldn't get out of the way. Once again, we see these really nice block shots from Shin.
Nicely done.
Not much between these two pairs. 9-all in the second game. And this after 37 minutes.
Well, it does appear to me that Korea have found the right partner for Shin Baek Choel. They've experimented with numerous different partners. If you look at his career record, 4 men's doubles titles with 2 different partners, mixed doubles. He's won 6 titles with 5 different partners. So I don't know if that's a character thing, that's maybe he doesn't settle well with a particular partnership, or that's well taken. Trickery there from Go Sung-hyun, but certainly Go Sung-hyun and Shin Baek Choel, they seem to be a very good combination, certainly the way they're playing this final so far.
I like the fact they were not giving up on it. Just never know. Obviously, this is a good shot, but look at that. They are ready. Anything. See to get it back.
Oh, the luck of the net cord. And it means that the number 12 seeds, having already won the first game, are 1 point ahead at the mid-game interval here of the second. I remember talking to one of the Korean coaches a number of years ago when Shin Baek Choel had success in the mixed doubles, and I said, what about, you know, talking about Lee Yong Dae's former partner getting a little older and who he was going to play with next, and I said, well, what about Lee Yong Dae and Shin Baek Choel? And he said, no, different characters. You couldn't play together. Both very talented players, both wonderful players, but different characters. So there's always a mix, isn't there? It's not just about badminton capabilities.
No, definitely not. Not saying that you have to get along to play men's doubles or women's doubles, mixed doubles together, but obviously it helps. We've seen many partnerships out of necessity. Many.
Oh, well, we're not going to name them, but it certainly happens in my country, happened in your country too, with very, very successful players.
Yep.
11-all.
Well, if you're a Lee Yong Dae fan, and I know there's many, many people who are a Lee Yong Dae fan, will be very concerned at the moment. Game down, and now 2 points adrift. Well, one feels and senses that the world number ones need to start making a move. That could be costly as far as Go Sung-hyung is concerned. It's a lovely change of pace from Yeon Seong Yoo. Power play first of all, and then here comes the drop shot. But the thing to notice was it was a fast drop shot, played with disguise. Oh, string's gone. And Baek Choel's racket, yeah. It was desperation after that. Well, I said the world number ones needed to make a move. They've just won 4 consecutive points. Service fault called, struck above the waist. Says our service judge, Marcel Schmidt, for Switzerland. Well taken by Baek Choel. My goodness me. Launching himself towards the net. Look at that effort to take it early.
Yeah, it doesn't get better. Look at that. Oh, doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Fabulous. No, between the legs this time. This is such an important point. That's short.
That's out, but...
Oh! Well, he chose to play it, and I think he was right to do so because it was awfully close.
It was very close, and he should play it. He must play it.
But still, it came back. Absolutely unbelievable defence. And getting through in the end.
Yeah, Yeon Seong, he made sure.
Yes.
He thumped it. No chance to get that one back.
That's a good serve. No, I'm not allowed to let it bounce.
Yeah, but still, it's this clever half smash block shot that's really doing the damage. Here we have it.
Yep. 16 all.
I must say this could be a major surprise in my book. It could be a major surprise. I never thought it would be this close.
Yeah. And Yeon Seong and Lee Yong Dae, they having a little quizzical look at each other after that rally. Real confusion.
There was a bit of a chance to take by Lee Yong Dae, playing that half-court shot.
Oh, my goodness me. Well, the world number ones are 3 points away from defeat. And of course, for their opponents, number 12 seeds coming into this, 3 points away from what would be a huge upset. I mean, you can't think about gold medals. You got to just play and focus in on the next point. Where am I going to serve to? What shot am I looking for as the third shot? Break it down into simplistic terms.
Short.
19-17.
Two tantalising points away from the gold medal for Go Sung-hyun and Shin Baek Choel. Oh, goodness me, how good is that?
Yeah, that was passing two players on the way. There's Ko at the net. He must serve some of the best ever.
It's gone wide. Good commitment at the front from Yeon Seong. And they're back level. The error from Lee Yong Dae, and it is a world championship point for Go Sung-hyun and Shin Baek Choel.
So, would you like to serve now?
No, I would be as nervous as anything.
Yep, me too.
Oh, saved. My goodness me. I thought initially the return of serve from Yeon Seong seemed a little bit tentative in a way. But look at that magnificent placement from Lee Yong Dae.
20 all.
20 all. As with the opening game, extra points required until there's a 2-point difference between the two pairs. Unless, of course, we got to 29 all, and then it'd be sudden death. Good serve. I thought it was going wide, but it was close.
I think so too. And here we have that one, taking that one across again.
So having just survived a match point, now the number 2 seeds and current world number 1s have a game point to level this final at 1 game all. Just testing the new racket, courtesy amongst all players.
It's
going wide.
Yeah. That return clipped the top of the tape. Can you imagine how close it is?
Yeah.
Look at that.
21 all. Oh, so did that return. Can you believe it? 2 net cords, 2 consecutive points on the return of serve.
Setting in the second game in the final of the World Championship.
So now
they're playing tight.
Second game point opportunity for Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo. And a third time, a net cord on the return. And this time, the current world number 1s convert their second game point opportunity. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game. My goodness me, talk about walking to the edge, looking over the precipice, and yet still coming back to survive. Because the number 2 seeds, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo, were match point down. They survived, and we will have a third and deciding game.
This is 2 games and 54 minutes. So we are in for another half an hour of good badminton here before this one is over. Who knows?
Well, the umpire calls for the third and final game. My goodness me, what drama. Match point down. The number 2 seeds, Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo, at 19-20 in that second game. They survived. And here we are in the decider. And I think the start to this deciding game absolutely crucial, because if the underdogs, the number 12 seeds, don't make a good start, it may play on their mind. It won't be conscious, but it will be a subconscious, just playing on the mind that they had that match point opportunity and failed to convert. But what the world number ones mustn't do is think the hard work is done. We've got back into it.
Oh, you'd never do that.
No.
Never do that. They have to focus and concentrate. And I think it was interesting in one of the first two rallies here that Yeon Dae tried to pass Shin Baek Choel on a half-court shot, and he was completely caught. And Shin Baek Choel, he just put it away with venom, as you say. He just saw it, he knew it. That was red all the way. So Yeon Dae really have to think carefully, because they know his game well. They do know his game well.
It's just unbelievable defence from Yeon Seong.
Yeah, that was a simple shot to miss.
Service over. 3-1. Service over. 2-3.
Well, it'd be understandable if it's all a little nervy. Now, what's happening here? Umpire.
I'm not too sure.
No. Well, it's Yeon Seong to serve, in my opinion, at 2-3. So what was she saying? Couldn't hear that at all. Now, the boys will sort it out.
Yeah.
No, it's Yeon Dae to serve. That's what the problem was. Well, that to me was a first sign of perhaps a bit of fatigue from Shin Baek Choel. Just didn't seem to have the reaction speed that we've seen earlier on. There's another neck cord on the return of serve. Yeah, good smash across the body. Yeah, using the width of the court once again. Yeah, well, to me, Morton, that's another sign of fatigue from Shin Baek Choel.
Yeah, he's got 3 misses now and 3 in a row.
Yeah. straight points. Do I just shift or sense a shift in the
momentum here?
Do you think? Too early to tell?
It is too early, but I sense it as well. You know, we see so many matches, you and I, when we sit here, and we're trying to guess and see what's happening and all that. But yes, I sense it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just inside that back line. Good effort from Yong Dae. The dive got up again quickly, but he was just slightly off balance. This drop is tremendous, isn't it? Here, that one. Yeah, his feet went from underneath him as he tried to push forward Yong Dae.
You can see he's slipping.
Oh, well over the hour mark now. This men's doubles final. Well, so much for our theory. More about
7-4, 7-all.
Yeah. Well, that's why we love sport. You just never know. Never know what's going to happen. Oh, that's clever. Well, this is a run of 4 straight points. And the underdogs back into the lead.
But what is different now, the catching up here 4-7 and then up to 8-7 now, is that I think the points that the underdogs have won are quite easy. This is another easy one.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 easy points, and that is very unusual when you play the Koreans. You know, when you play these pairs, you have to work so hard to get the points. But these 5 points were relatively easy.
Go wide. What a return of serve.
And he walks straight into it.
Yeah. Stood his ground well. And indeed it is Go Sung Hyun and Baek Choel who have the advantage at the change of ends. 3-point advantage. 7 of the last 8 points going to the number 12 seeds. Well, both pairs have enjoyed more success from the far side of the court. As we look down, which of course is where the new world #1s are finishing the match. I wonder if that's going to be significant. Oh, there'll be a challenge here, surely. Yep, challenge.
He will lose it.
You thought it was in?
Yeah. I know it's very quickly, that's what we see it, but yes, I think so.
Oh, we'll wait for Hawkeye to make the judgment. Yeah, you're right, Morton.
So I think they have no challenges left.
One challenge remaining.
I was wrong on that. There's a one remaining.
Well, the court will need to be mopped of the perspiration. You know, earlier I said that there was one man, odd man out on court as far as World Championships were concerned. And I talked about the mixed doubles, and Yeon Seong is the only player on court not to have won a medal, World Championship medal in mixed doubles. Well, of course, we ought to point out that as far as World Championship finals are concerned, the only man who hasn't played a World Championship final prior to this is Baek Choel. That's clever. Getting Baek Choel completely out of position.
Yeah, but he didn't have much of a chance. He was covering his partner Ko on that one, and then obviously left the rest of the court completely open.
Well played.
The important points really start now. All points are important. But this.
The challenge this time from Go Sung-hyun and Baek Choel.
Yeah, it's really heating up. That's out.
No, that's out, definitely. We'll just wait for Hawkeye. Yeah, confirms it.
And Yeon Seong actually told him, you know, don't challenge it, it's out. He did it anyway.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 13-14.
Oh, it's a nervous-looking shot from Go Sung-hyun. You know, and I did think when he was in his partnership with Lee Yong Dae that at times he did look very nervous on court in tight situations. It's 14-all. Yeah, but that's well played from Shin.
I think he has played a really, really good match. Shin Baek Choel.
Yep.
I think he has played really well.
Yeah, there he is again.
Yeah, first the defence, the 3 shots in defence. He was severely under pressure. Managed to get it cross court eventually, and then now winning it. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. But this is them good. That's well played.
Opened up a 2-point cushion. Well, he'll be allowed to serve a game, even though it fell short because his opponent wasn't ready. Doesn't settle really on his serve. He's awfully quick, isn't he?
Yep.
What a good serve. And Shin Baek Choel, well, I can tell you, he just stood, hands on hips, as if to say to himself, why on earth did you play that return? It was going to go short. You can't live on what ifs and maybes. It's 16-all. I thought world number ones were a little bit passive in that rally. Perhaps the nerves being felt by everyone.
I think so.
Oh, miss hit. Oh, how many times have we seen Lee Yong Dae use the width of the court, find the perfect placement on the final shot, cross the body of Shin Baek Choel on this occasion. Yeah, well played. Great placement. One game all, 17 all.
It's definitely a match I'm going to remember. Top class. Very, very top class.
Oh, that was going wide, wasn't it? No, that's good play once again. Shin Baek Choel has been outstanding in this final.
18, 17.
Goodness me. And look at the reaction of Yong Dae. Well, he attempted a very difficult shot, and look at the frustration. Well, his opponents now 2 points away.
Once again.
Once again, as indeed they were in the second game from the gold medal.
And here Yeon Seong Yoo is really heating it up. Very good attack from the front of the court here. So will he do the difference this time? Yeon Seong, I think he played really well when they won the Super Series in Jakarta, the Indonesian Open in June.
Oh, it's gone long. And the match point opportunities have come to Go Sung Kyung and Shin Baek Choel. Remember, they had a match point opportunity in the second. So this a second opportunity now to take the gold medal. Have succumbed to their teammates. The number 12 seeds Go Sung Kyung and Shin Baek Choel. What a men's doubles final. Eventually winning on their second match point opportunity. Having had that match point opportunity in the second game, it needed to go the full distance. What a thrilling, thrilling match. An hour and 20 minutes of quite breathtaking men's doubles. So the number 12 seeds, Go Sung Kyung and Shin Baek Choel, coming through 22-20, 21-23, 21-18 in the deciding game. And the first time that Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo have ever been beaten in a final. And it was the biggest final of all that they have contested. 6 previous finals, 6 titles. And here in the World Championship, that run came to an end. Beaten by teammates, and look at the disappointment on the face of Yong Dae. A third time that he will have a silver medal in World Championship men's doubles competition. Look at the delight for Shin Baek Choel in his first World Championship final. He comes away with gold. And for Go Sung Kyung, who was dropped as a partner in essence by the coaching staff, he had been paired with Yong Dae. Revenge is sweet.
Yeah, but I think, you know, when you look at it, and you also said it earlier, that I think by swapping partnerships here, by swapping partners, instead of having one good partnership, they now got 2 good partnerships out of it. And I think that's really clever play by the coaches in the Korean staff here.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. And when you look at the fact that 3 of the 4 semi-finalists in the men's doubles were from Korea, emphasises your point even more.
From Korea, Kim Ki-yoon and Kim Sa-rang.
So a second consecutive bronze medal at World Championships for Kim Ji-jung and Kim Sa-rang. And for the Danes, who were beaten finalists a year ago, a second World Championship medal but it's not the colour they would have wanted on home soil. But they should be mighty proud of bronze nonetheless. For Lee Yong Dae, well, a third silver medal in the men's doubles World Championships, a second for his partner, Yeon Seong Yoo.
2014 with 22-20, 21-23, and 21-18 from Korea, Shin Baek Choel and Go Seong Yoo.
The world champions, Go Seong Yoo and Shin Baek Choel, came here as the number 12 seeds. They've beaten 4 higher seeded pairs now on their way to this gold medal. The gold medals presented by Gustavo Salazar, BWF and Deputy President. Well, Morton, it was desperately disappointing that the Korean pair of Kim and Kim couldn't contest the semi-final, but we've been treated to an absolute thriller today. And of course, you will know these Danish men far better than me. And one wonders whether Matthias Foe and Carsten Morgensen at the age of 34 and 31, how many more realistic chances they will have of gold. But they gave it their best. And a medal of any colour, as far as I'm concerned, is something to be very proud of.
I agree with you. I think they were up against a better player, even a much better pair yesterday when they played Yong Dae and Yeon Seong. And, you know, they are getting a little bit older, and it was a golden opportunity, home ground, having obviously the great support of the crowd and all that. So it was a good opportunity. They didn't make it all the way, but as you say, proud to get a medal. I would be.
Yeah. Well, a 4th gold medal in the men's doubles for Korea. To add to those golds won in Calgary in 1985, here in Copenhagen in 1991, in Copenhagen again in 1999. Korea, I'm sure, will be hoping that Copenhagen stages some more World Championships. Only the second time it was an all-Korean men's doubles final. First in 1999. The flowers, the mascots, the trophies, and the medals. And now the national anthem. the world champions, Go Sung-kyung and Shin Baek Choel. Now, you may be wondering why two of the Koreans were saluting and the other two had their hands over the heart. And I can tell you that if you have won an Olympic gold medal or an Asian Games gold medal, as indeed Lee Yong Dae and Shin Baek Choel, you're excused national service. The other players, of course, have already done their military duties, and hence the salute. But these photographs will be treasured by all the players, and for Korea, having three pairs on the podium, Morton, is simply outstanding.
It is. It's a trademark. It's really fantastic to watch. Korea has been so good in men's doubles over the years, and this time they get a 1, 2, 3. And I may add, with a surprise winner, the world number 1 Lee Yong Dae and Yeon Seong Yoo. I had expected to win, but what a thrill, what a match we were witnessing here. So that was great to watch. Went the full distance all the way. And now we will have an interview by Camilla Martin, the former world number 1 from Denmark.
Since '99, it must be a very, very important one.
우선 축하드립니다. 1990년 이후로 한국 남자 복식 선수로서는 첫 번째 금메달인데요. 지금 소감이 어떠신지 한마디 부탁드립니다.
네, 일단 축하해 주신 거 너무 감사드리고, 그리고 저희가 한국 팀이 우승한 지 너무 오래됐는데 이렇게 저희가 우승할 수 있게 돼서 너무 기분도 좋고요. 그리고 또 이렇게 좋은 체육관과 많은 관중들 앞에서 이렇게 우승을 할 수 있었던 게 너무 기쁩니다. 네.
First of all, thank you for your congratulations. And then, you know, he got the victory at the really good condition of the stadium, and then he's really honored to have a performance with a lot of audience. Yeah, thank you.
So my next question is, it was a very, very tough game. What was the difference today? Why did you win?
오늘 되게 힘든 경기를 하셨는데요. 어떤 점이 특별히 어떤 점 때문에 이 승리를 거뒀다고 생각을 하시나요?
일단은 경기를 하면서 되게 마음 편하게 그냥 어차피 한국 선수들끼리 하니까 마음 편하게 욕심 갖지 말고 하고 싶은 대로 하자고 즐기자 그러면서 처음에 게임에 임해가지고 되게 하다 보니까 컨디션도 좋아지고 해가지고요. 그래서 뭐 승리한 것 같아요.
Yeah, the against team is the Korean team, and then he felt really comfortable. And then as time goes by, he felt more comfortable, and then he think he get the victory. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, quite obvious delights for the underdogs in that men's doubles final. Go Sung-kyung and Shin Baek Choel are now worthy world champions.
We are now ready for the next final. Please welcome the technical officials.
Well, the players already out for our next final, which is women's singles. And it is the Olympic champion, Lee Shui-rui, #1 seed, against the European champion, Carolina Marin from Spain. Lee Shui-rui, who was silver medalist at last year's World Championships, losing out to the Ratchanon Intanon, has looked in superb